Hello Bulgaria. My name is Jay Milanov, creator of the English with Jay project and of the Essential English course. And you're listening to episode 9 of my weekly Essential English podcast. Today we're gonna talk about football and politics, probably two of the hottest subjects in the world apart from the coronavirus. And if it wasn't for the virus, in fact, we would surely be talking about them right now. I watched the video last week. It was made by Vox again. It seems that I'm a big fan of theirs. And this video was about how connected politics and sport can be. I've always thought there must be a connection because there's too much money in sport. Nothing so profitable stays independent for long. But I was still surprised by what I learned from this video. It was an analysis on the way a powerful country can use sport and business to influence other countries in their foreign policy. That powerful country is called Russia. The sport, of course, is football. And the business that makes this whole thing possible is Gazprom, Russia's biggest natural gas company. You may not be a big fan of football, especially if you're a woman, so let me tell you about Gazprom. A football club is an expensive thing to build and support. You have a stadium to clean and keep in good shape, players and staff to pay, transfers to make. In other words, every football club is a business. And as a business, it must make more money than it spends. Otherwise, it will go bankrupt. As a result, many football clubs have sponsors. The club puts the sponsor's logo on their t-shirts and in their stadium. In return, the sponsor pays a good amount of money every year for this type of advertisement. An advertisement, or an ad in short, is what we call those short videos and texts that tell us to buy a certain product. Ads and sponsors are very common in football. Many private companies use football to help them sell more cars, TVs, and cell phones. But the thing is, Gazprom is not a private company. The Russian state owns over 50% of it, which means that President Putin makes all the important decisions. In the recent years, football fans like me started noticing Gazprom's logo everywhere. First on a team in Germany called Schalke 04. Then on a Russian team called Zenit St. Petersburg. Next, on stadium ads, you could see Gazprom's logo at football games in Italy and England. But what made the biggest impression on me is Gazprom becoming the official sponsor of the UEFA Champions League. The Champions League is the biggest and most expensive club tournament in football. Billions of people watch it every year. It costs tens, if not hundreds of millions to be the official sponsor of the Champions League. This might be okay for a company like Samsung, for example. They will pay a lot of money for the sponsorship, but because of the billions of people like me and you watching, Samsung will sell thousands of TVs and phones and get their money back. But Gazprom doesn't sell anything to individual people like you and me. They sell natural gas to foreign countries, so they can't get their money back, unless they make money otherwise. And this is exactly what the video was about. To sell natural gas to Western Europe, their richest client, Russia needs to transport the gas first. Gas is transported through pipes, or in Bulgarian, truby. But to get from Russia to Germany, and Germany is Gazprom's main target, a pipeline must cross other countries. And each of those countries makes Russia pay fees. Ukraine, for example, takes $2 to $3 billion a year from Russia. So instead of paying Ukraine, Putin decided he can build a new pipeline that takes their gas directly to Germany and Western Europe. This project is called Nord Stream, or in Bulgarian, Severin Potok. I'm sure you've heard about it. It's a pipeline that goes through the Baltic Sea and connects Russia and Germany. Or, to be more specific, it connects St. Petersburg and Gelsenkirchen, where the pipeline starts and ends. Not surprisingly, Schalke and Zenit are the biggest football clubs in those two cities. To make the natural gas deal with Germany possible, Russia needed the approval of the German population. And they used a shortcut. Everybody in Germany loves football. By investing in Schalke, in ads, and in the Champions League, Gazprom builds a good reputation for Russia in Western Europe. Then it's easier for Putin to sell billions worth of natural gas to their government. If you like the subject, you will find the video extremely interesting. You can watch it on the link below. But enough for today. This was episode 9 of the weekly Essential English podcast. I'm Jay Milanov. Stay safe and until next week.